Hi everyone, welcome back to GK Today. Sia here and very good morning. Hope everyone is doing fine and feeling good. Here we are discussing the most important current affairs of 2nd of July 2025. And the topics that we are discussing including a recent defense minister meet and recently the defense minister meet it was highlighted because here India rejected a major draft just because of the double standards of the China, and we will discuss the news. And football for school program, a major collaboration between FIFA and another organization. A central sector scheme for scholarship, that is by which board we will discuss. A recent disease, that is trachoma, that was recently mentioned in Mann Ki Baat program by the PM Modi. And an annual conference of Zone 2nd, that is related with the parliamentary governance. A recent prize, that is Shakti Budh prize, it wasn't new just because of its discontinuation, and the last awardee of this prize. We will discuss the Harapan settlement update and a major report on sustainable development goal. In place in news category, we will discuss an island that is related with the Tamil Nadu and a project that is a smart and its update. Here we go. And all these questions, they are from the daily 20 MCQ series of GK Today application, which is available in multi-language. The first one. Which traditional painting was gifted by India's defense minister to his Chinese counterpart during the SCO Defence Ministers Meeting? And that is option number C, Madhubani painting. So recently India's defense minister gifted a Madhubani painting to his Chinese counterpart during the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Defense Ministers Meeting in Qingdao, China. So recently, Qingdao, China hosted the Defense Ministers Meeting of SCO Cooperation, the major organization that has dominance of China. So here, the Madhubani painting was the highlight. It is also known as Mithila painting. It originates from the Bihar's Madhubani district. It is created by women using natural dyes and tool like fingers, sticks, and brushes. And the major highlight of this painting, the use of rice powder, point to be remembered. Overall, just because of the gift, the Madhubani painting was in news. So you have to remember it is related with the state of Bihar, right? And recently Rajnath Singh gifted it to the Chinese defense minister in the SCO Defence Minister meetup. And here we are discussing a major group, that is Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Basically, this group was previously founded by the 5 founding members in 1996 and was known as Shanghai 5. But in 2001, it is founded as Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and India and Pakistan both joined it in some 2017. Presently, there are some 10 member countries that are the part of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and they are the China, Russia, India, Pakistan, Iran, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and the Uzbekistan. Basically, their headquarters is located at Beijing in China, and their focus point basically to counter terrorism, regional security, and major cooperation between the different nations. Overall, this group basically it is dominated by the China, and that's why India supports some other group other than the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So recently at this event, the defense ministers meeting, the defense minister Rajnath Singh ignored a draft because in that draft, the update, the details of 2025 Pahalgam terror attack was not mentioned, but it mentioned the Jafar Express hijack that was related with the Pakistan. And just because of these double standard, the defense minister Rajnath Singh ignored the draft, and that was the highlight of this meeting. Overall, here is zero tolerance on terror that was highlighted by India, and terror and talks can't go together. Their national stance by the India in this defense minister meeting. Overall, here we are discussing some other groups that has the focus of India other than the SCO, and that is the Indo-Pacific Quad. Basically, its founding year was 2007, but it was revived in 2017. Currently, there are 4 members of this group, including India, USA, Japan, and the Australia. Other than this, West Asian Quad, that is also known as I2U2 initiative, that was also important for India. Basically, its founding year was 2021, and presently there are 4 members of this group, including India, Israel, UAE, and the USA. Overall, here we are discussing the Madhubani painting that is related with the Bihar's Madhubani district and recently gifted by the Rajnath Singh to the Chinese counterpart during the SCO Defence Ministers Meeting. Right? Moving on, here we are discussing some other painting that was in news, and they are. Kalamkari painting is mainly practiced in which state, and that state is Andhra Pradesh. The Prime Minister of India recently gifted with traditional painting to Russian President during the BRICS summit, and that is the Soharai painting. And you can mention the name of that painting that was recently gifted by the PM Modi to the President of France, the Emmanuel Macron, in the AI summit that is co-hosted by the India and France. That was. Moving on, the next one. A 53-year-old early Harapan settlement and burial was recently discovered in which state? So here we are discussing the early Harapan civilization, also known as the Indus Valley civilization, and recently a major update of a 5300-year-old early Harapan settlement and burial, and it was recently discovered in the state of Gujarat by the University of Kerala's Department of Archaeology. Basically, the site dates to around 3300 to 2600 BCE and builds on previous finds at Juna Kathia, another early Harapan cemetery nearby. Overall, you have to remember Gujarat, the recent updated Harapan settlement and burial, and recently discovered by the Kerala's University. Here we are discussing some other updates that is related with the Harapan settlement, and that one, which is state government has declared the Harapan sites Tigharana and Mithatal as protected archaeological sites, and that state is Haryana, the recent update. And recently, a 5,000-year-old water management system was discovered at which Harapan site, and that Harapan site is Rakhi Gari. Moving on, here we are discussing some other question that is related with the recent discovery, and they are. Where was the lost ship HMS Endeavour of Captain Cook recently discovered? And that is the Rhode Island. Recently, where were the fossilized Nothopigi leaves discovered? And that location is Assam and exactly the Makum coalfields. 2 new earthworm species, Conchoria tripurensis and Conchoria priyasankari, were recently discovered in which state? And that state is Tripura. A Holler's rock was recently discovered in which country? And that country is Vietnam. Which institution has discovered that a protein called BBX32 that helps plant grow properly from darkness into light, and recently it was by the Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research based in Bhopal. A new species of beetle called Nuhi was recently discovered in which northeastern state, and that state is Meghalaya. And where was the new species of planarian worm named Digacia purensis recently discovered, and that is in Pashan Lake, Pune. Moving on, the next one. Here we are discussing an island. It is related with the Tamil Nadu, and that is the Kurachali Island. So, the Kurachali Island, it was recently seen in news. It's located in which state? So, basically, it is related with the Tamil Nadu. So, after restoring one island, the Tamil Nadu government has started restoring the Kurachali Island, which is located in Tamil Nadu within the Gulf of Mannar Marine National Park. So, there is a project that is by the Tamil Nadu, and that is the TN Shore Initiative, Tamil Nadu Sustainably Harnessing Ocean Resource Initiative. And for this project, the funding is managing by the World Bank. So recently, the 50 crore project is funded by the state government and the World Bank to restore the Kurachali Island that is located in the Tamil Nadu's Gulf of Mannar Marine National Park. And that's why this question was in news. So, a major collaboration between the World Bank and the Tamil Nadu government for the restoration projects related with the island. Moving on, the next one. Football for a School program is run by FIFA in collaboration with which organization? So, here we are discussing a major program, and that is the Football for a School program. And basically, it is jointly launched by the UNESCO and the FIFA. So recently, the Union Minister for Education, that is Dharmendra Pradhan, distributed the FIFA footballs under the Football for School programs at PM Schools for Rising India, Kendriya Vidyalaya, exactly from Kolkata. And it is run by FIFA in collaboration with the UNESCO. We all know United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization, the full form of UNESCO. Overall, it aims to help education, development and empowerment of 700 million children. And in India, it runs to various departments, including the Department of School Education and Literacy, and the SAI is helping here with the FIFA. Moving on, the next one. The central sector scheme for scholarship for college and university students is implemented by which ministry? So, major scholarship scheme by the CBSE, the Central Board of Secondary Education, and basically the implementing ministry is Ministry of Education. So recently the CBSE announced the central sector scheme of scholarship for college and university students for the academic year 25-26 and invited application through the National Scholarship Portal at the some website, that is scholarship.government.in. Overall, the scheme is officially called the PMUSP scheme, the Pradhan Mantri Uchchatar Shiksha Protsahan Central Sector scheme of scholarship for college and university student, just for a finance help. And recently it is launched by the CBSE, and the implementing ministry is Ministry of Education. Moving on, the next one. Here we are discussing a major disease, that is trachoma, that was recently mentioned in the Mann Ki Baat program by the PM Modi. So what kind of disease is it? So basically it is a bacterial eye disease. So recently in the Mann Ki Baat program, the PM of India announced that India has been declared free of trachoma, a bacterial eye disease. Here we are discussing the name of bacteria, and that is Chlamydia trachomatis, point to be remembered. And basically it spreads through contact with the eyes, eyelids or other infected people. And recently it was identified by the WHO, the World Health Organization. So in 2017, India was declared free from infective trachoma with monitoring ongoing until 2024. But recently, the PM of Modi announced that India has been declared free of trachoma, that is a bacterial eye disease. Moving on, the next one. Here we are discussing a major conference, that is the annual conference of Zone 2nd of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association, the CPA. So the host city, and that is the Dharamshala based in Himachal Pradesh. So recently the Lok Sabha Speaker, that is Shri Om Birla, inaugurated the annual conference of Zone 2nd of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association India region at Tapovan, Dharamshala, Himachal Pradesh. Here the Zone 2nd, it includes Delhi, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir and the Punjab. And the aim of the conference, basically it aims to strengthen democratic institutions, share best practices and explore new ideas for better governance and legislative work. Overall, here we are discussing a major association, and that is Commonwealth Parliamentary Association. It was founded in some 1911 and it promotes democratic governance, the good governance, and overall some 180 parliaments are the members of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association. Moving on, the next one. Here we are discussing a major prize that has been discontinued, and we are discussing the recent winner who won the 2025 Shakti Budh prize for her debut memoir, that is the Lucky Ones. And recently it was won by Zara Chaudhary. So the Shakti Budh prize 2025 was awarded to debut author Zara Chaudhary for her memoir The Lucky Ones about surviving the 2002 Gujarat riots. So with this prize, she will receive a cash prize of rupees 2 lakh with the award, and this year marks the final Shakti Bhatt prize. Officially it was started in some 2008 and it honors the debut authors in memory of publisher, that is Shakti Bhatt, who died in 2007. Overall, the prize celebrated South Asian literature from countries like India, Bangladesh, Pakistan and Sri Lanka, and remaining independent and free from corporate sponsorship. And just because of its discontinuation, it was in news. And the last winner, that is Zara Chaudhary. Moving on, the next one. Which ministry has released the Sustainable Development Goals National Indicator Framework Progress Report 2025? So a major report in news, and basically it is the tracking report of Sustainable Development Goals. And recently released by the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. So recently the ministry released the Sustainable Development Goals National Indicator Framework Progress Report 2025 on the 19th Statistics Day, on 29 June basically. The report show India's progress on 284 indicators across 17 SDG goals, which has a target of 2030. And here in this report, maternal and child health, education, poverty reduction, and climate change efforts have improved since 2015-16 fiscal year. Overall, some data was highlighted, like social protection coverage increased from 22% to 64.3%. Senior citizen assistance rose from 23,000 to 1,57,000. And agriculture GVA per worker grew from 61,247 to 94,110 as per the Sustainable Development Goals National Indicator Framework Progress Report launched by the Ministry of Statistics. Moving on the next one. Here we are discussing a major project that is a SMART and launched by the government of Maharashtra. So the state government has launched a hedging desk to help farmers get a fair price for agricultural produce under SMART project, and that is by the Maharashtra government. So recently, under this project, Maharashtra has launched a hedging desk in Pune to help farmers lock in prices, reduce risk, and boost income under the SMART project. Here, SMART project, it stands for the Bala Saheb Thackeray Agribusiness and Rural Transformation Project. Overall, here we are discussing a term that is the hedging. So, which market strategy is used to protect against price movements in commodities, and that is the hedging. And also name the risk management technique that involves taking opposite position in related securities, and that is also hedging. And recently, hedging desk was introduced under the SMART project by the Maharashtra government to help the farmer, and that's why this question was in news. Moving on, here we are discussing some other project that was in current affairs, and they are: what is the name of the first indigenously built project 17A stealth frigate that recently joined the Eastern Naval Command, and that is the INS Nilgiri. Sustainable Cities Integrated Pilot Approach project is funded by which organization, and that is Global Environment Facility. Shrongtong Kharcham Hydroelectric Project is located in which state, and that state is Himachal Pradesh. Recently, which state government has launched a geotag 13-digit unique identification number system for all infrastructure project, and that state is Maharashtra. And the estimated economic growth for India for fiscal year 25-26 according to the World Bank, and that is 6.3%. A project was in new, that is Italic, and basically it is located in Arunachal Pradesh. Which the state government has launched a project to convert INS Guldar into India's first underwater museum, and that state is Maharashtra. Moving on, so with this we have completed the discussion of daily 20 MCQ series that is available in GKToday application, and the topic of today's quiz that is related with the government scheme that you have to mention in the comment box. For more information, you can check the description box just below the video. And wrapping up, thank you for watching.